Tina comes running with her mother and asks the guard, "Hello, is this the third examination center?" The guard looks surprised and says, "It seems you've come to the wrong place." Tina is shocked and says, "What? Did I come the wrong way?" After checking her exam slip, the guard says, "This is not your examination center." Crying, Tina says, "Mom, everything is over. I came to the wrong exam center. What should I do? The exam is about to start." Her mother says, "Let's go and check the other center. Hurry!" Saying this, both of them start running. They stop a car on the road. The driver suddenly hits the brakes and angrily says, "Are you trying to get hurt?" Tina comes closer and says, "Sorry, big brother. Today is my college entrance exam, but my mother and I can't find a taxi. Can you please give us a ride?" Her mother also requests politely, "Young man, please help us. We came from a mountainous area. We traveled for 2 days and 2 nights to get here." The driver feels sympathy and says, all right, get in quickly." The mother and daughter quickly open the back door and sit in the car. After driving a little further, the driver stops near his girlfriend and she gets into the car. Seeing them, she says, "Mr. Jack, these people in your car." Jack politely replies, "She's a student. She has an exam." Hearing this, Linda says, "Oh, that's very important. Hurry up, hurry up." They continue toward the exam center. After going a little further, Tina happily says, "This is the place, big brother." Jack stops the car. Tina gratefully says, "Thank you so much, big brother. If it weren't for you, I would have missed my exam today." Her mother also thanks Jack. As they start to leave, Jack calls out from behind, "Little girl, best of luck in your exam." Tina smiles and says, "Thank you, big brother," and walks toward the exam center. Sometime later, Jack's secretary runs toward him and says, Boss, something terrible has happened." Jack asks in surprise, "What happened?" The secretary says sadly, "Our company's account is empty. We can't even pay our employees' salaries. They want to resign and we can't contact our old suppliers either." After thinking for a moment, the boss says, "Sell the house and the car first. Pay the employees' salaries. I'll try to manage the rest somehow." The secretary replies, "Yes, boss," and leaves. After that, the boss calls a few close friends to borrow money, but everyone makes excuses and refuses. Just then, the secretary returns and says, Boss! The boss says, "Didn't I tell you to sell the house and the car? Why are you back?" The secretary explains excitedly, "Boss, good news! We don't need to sell the house or the car. Someone has invested $5 million in our company. Here is the contract." The boss says in shock, "What? $5 million? Who would invest in our company at this time?" At that moment, Tina enters the office with her mother and says, "It's me, big brother." The boss stands up in surprise and says, "Miss, why did you invest in our company?" Her mother smiles and says, "Nephew, don't you recognize us?" Tina says, "Big brother, I'm Tina. Do you remember now? 8 years ago on the day of my college entrance exam, you took my mother and me to the exam center. That girl was me." The boss thinks for a moment, then remembers them and says, "Oh, so many years have passed. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you." So friends, you saw how Jack helped Tina in the past, and when Jack faced hard times, Tina came like an angel and saved his company from failing. We should also try our best to help one another whenever we can.